and welcome back to One Up with the Geekettes.
I'm Cowled.
Rogue.
Retro.
Yeah.
Hi guys, today we're going to be talking about our firsts. They'll be really good ones from the past. That's when the firsts were happening.
Well, some are awkward.
Some are awkward.
Yeah.
And awkward is fun.
We're gonna be really opening up with you today.
Sharing a lot of deep things with you.
Who's your first fictional crush?
Cowled.
Oh, me first. My very first one would have been Tommy, the only Power Ranger not on my shirt right now.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's a complicated story. Tuxedo Mask.
Nice.
My first, maybe. Yeah. Or. What's your first?
My first was probably Tuxedo Mask, right?
I remember.
And also Kyo from Fruit Basket. Just such a sweetheart. And way better than Yuki.
Way better than Yuki.
Just saying.
And my second one was Draco Malfoy.
We're only dealing with first today. No two. Twos are bad. That's right. First anime.
Our first anime.
Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball.
Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball.
They were pretty.
I watched it with
Cardcaptors was also
Yep.
pretty.
Dragon Ball before I watched
Yeah.
Sailor Moon. I think I watched Sailor Moon the same time as Dragon Ball Z.
No, I watched Sailor Moon like,
Every day.
was it kindergarten?
I didn't watch it.
I definitely did. I was watching it upstairs and my brother's like, oh, this is awful. I don't want to watch this girls show. And then went downstairs to watch it, and when I came down to see what he was doing, he was watching it downstairs.
My brother and I would watch it together.
I watched it with my imaginary friends.
Nice.
First starter Pokemon.
Fire. Always go fire. What was yours, Rogue?
Water.
What would Pikachu say?
That's because I didn't have the yellow game. I wanted the yellow game, but my brother had it.
First comic book.
I think mine was Spider-Man. Nice. Pretty sure.
As a child, I don't really remember. Would have been X-Men, but as an adult, it would be a bunch of Cloak and Dagger.
Nice. Very first comic book was probably Archie's, but first.
Oh, well
because
then.
who didn't?
Yeah.
Who didn't?
That's right.
But
Had tons of those.
first real comic book was Mad Love. It's the origin story of Harley Quinn.
Nice.
Amazing.
Yeah.
First manga.
Card Captors. Or Chobits, I don't remember.
You also had Tokyo Mew Mew pretty early. Too.
I did.
I don't remember.
It was one of those ones.
I think it was Fruits Basket. I'm pretty sure.
My first manga, I think borrowed from you or Becky, and it was Chobits. But the first one I ever purchased was High School of the Dead.
A couple weeks ago.
Couple weeks ago. First video game and console. I'll start. Sega.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And either the terrible My Little Pony game or Street Fighter 2, because I got them around the same time.
Sonic.
Nice, I had that one later.
Yeah. I had Sonic. Was one of my first
And
ones.
Road Rash.
I also had a Mario game for
Nintendo.
Super Nintendo.
SNES. I never got that.
I had one of those.
It's okay, Mom.
And old
We were
school,
better.
like Gigantor, weighs
Oh!
10, 20 pounds,
Yeah,
gray Game Boy.
I
Yep.
had my Sega before
like-
that, but I did get a Game Boy as well. And then Pokemon would have been my first game.
Yeah. Red in particular. I keep wanting to say Fire Red. but
I
that's
remember
right.
playing on the gray Game Boy that had the black and white screen, and I would play a Mario game on it. It was like this big.
First RPG.
Final Fantasy.
Final
I
Fantasy.
think 5 or 4. I don't know. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, Final Fantasy.
First tabletop RPG would have been Palladium Fantasy, and then BTS right after that, which is their horror version, which they didn't finish. And first video game one would probably be Dark Alliance. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance is based off of Dungeons and Dragons.
Very nice.
Never played any Final Fantasies or.
No, I played that. I played 10, and I had Dark Alliance before Kingdom.
Okay. It's just you and
I love Kingdom though. Love it.
Oh.
But I couldn't finish it because my roommate took it.
I. Oh.
First nerd movie.
Star Wars. I was really young when I watched it with my parents because they're big fans. Like Star Trek movies because I'm also big fans.
Sci-fi geek over here.
Just a wee bit.
I'd probably say the first Pokemon movie, Mewtwo Strikes Back.
Nice.
That was such a good
I
movie.
love that one. I remember watching that in theaters.
You know that song that they play in it? Where it's like the vacations where I had to dance to that when I was younger.
Oh.
Cute. She used to do a
Had to.
ballerina.
Had to.
My first nerd movie is actually Batman by Tim Burton.
Oh, I thought it would've been-
No,
Oh, no, 'cause
I watched Batman first because my dad really liked it because I remember thinking that our Corvette was the Batmobile.
Oh, because I totally remember watching that really, really young too.
Yep, it was
Like Ivan. Ooh.
It was pretty early. First cosplay. In my first cosplay, I actually did properly was Harley Quinn because when I tried to go to my first convention, I was Freya and my ears fell apart. So I just went as a goth chick.
My first cosplay, my first intentional cosplay, I think was Misa from Death Note.
Nice.
Or
Same
Riku
person.
from Final Fantasy. I don't know what order that was in.
Ooh, wait, red hair or blonde?
It was totally Riku because I had her blonde, dyed my hair red, and then my red hair was fading out, and then it was Misa.
Figured it
Yep.
out.
You're supposed to do Freya with me.
I was.
Oh, 2 failed Freyas!
But I couldn't get awake in time.
Failing is fun. Game addiction.
Final Fantasy. Everyone just sucks me in. There's so much to it. Especially the older games.
Yeah.
I got.
They were good. I may have lost a couple years of my life to World of Warcraft.
Just a couple.
Just a couple.
Part of her soul, firstborn child,
They took everything.
lastborn child,
One of her kidneys.
one of the kidneys. Only one though, it's fine.
She's still able to function.
Oh, and a lung.
I really wanted to get the new expansion,
No.
the panda, so I could be a
No.
Pandarian.
We're just gonna say no.
But I really want to play.
No, we're just gonna say no. You're on wall now.
It does end, which is nice.
Yeah, it is, because when it's done, we can talk again. My first game addiction, I'm not sure if it counts, Tamagotchi.
Oh, yeah.
Because,
died.
man was I obsessed with that, and I had the Digimon one, so I got them on, and it died a lot too. And if those don't count, I would say Pokemon, because I played in class.
Yeah, there was
Oh,
that
yeah.
too.
Remember like grade 1?
And you're
like,
hiding
you're
behind your
shaking
desk?
it?
Because they were like the.
And then like the whole game, you're trying to find an Eevee, and they're like, oh yeah, you can't get Eevee in here. Or you
Yeah,
get
and
one,
then
you
that
get
wasn't my
given
issue.
one. Oh yeah, you do get given one. And
Oh,
then you're like,
yeah.
what am I going to evolve it into? I can't decide.
The guy up in the cape.
I don't know which possible one.
Oh no.
Oh, I know what you and you would be.
I personally liked it. Yeah, there we go. When these guys were introduced.
First convention.
Anime North.
Anime North 2007.
Oh yeah, I went to that one.
But then you didn't hang out with us.
For reasons we won't disclose today.
My first one was Anime North 2006, where I failed to be Fran. First time you read Harry Potter.
Grade 4.
Grade 4.
Same. Nice.
Look at us.
First time you read Lord of the Rings.
Grade 4.
Also grade 4.
Amanda?
To be honest. Come on.
Amanda? High school? College?
College.
High
College.
school. College.
I Coles Notes did.
Doesn't count.
Man, there's 100 pages of naked hobbits frolicking. Frolic, you naked hobbits, frolic. That's it for today.
Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe, share, and like.
Wrong order.
You wanna share like. Share.
Bye.
Share like.
Just say bye.
Bye. Bye.
Vincent.
No, he wasn't my first.
Because he came along, like,
He was quite
when
later.
he was 8-bit, it was all like,
He was
yeah, he was
sexy 8-bit.
around.
Vincent was a sexy
sexiest.
8-bit.
The sexiest.
When he does this. Don't look at my boobs.